Good morning. It's going to be 60 degrees today, and then it's going to get colder. Not terribly cold. Looks like in the 30s and 40s. But it was a nice few days. Well, cloudy, but I don't mind cloudy days. I think they're kind of cozy. It's the day where you drink coffee and tea and light candles and do a little purging in your house. I don't know if you can hear my buddies ringing the bell. They were all just out. And then they're in such a big hurry to get their treat, and then they come in, and then they have to go out again. Yep, life with dogs. So today's good morning coffee is Cinnamon Stick, and it's by Jim Beam. I know I've tasted it before, but I don't remember. It's been a while. It was kind of at the bottom of my basket. So we'll give it a taste in a little bit. So I still have lots of food in the fridge that I'm trying to cook down. Still have chickpeas, and we'll take a look in the fridge in a little bit. I'm still working on getting my kitchen put back in order. It was so nice not having a cluttered table and having everything in order in the kitchen. But that all got turned topsy-turvy with the holidays. So now I got to get back to getting it all back in order. So that's the first thing I want to do. Then I want to move on to my living room and put my Christmas stuff away. So that's next on the list. I did all my laundry, but I didn't put it away, so that's on the list. Lots of things to do, but that's all right. I kind of let things pile up because I was working on holiday stuff. There were cookies to bake, presents to wrap, things pulled out that you don't usually use, so now I have to get back to normal. All right, let's give this coffee a taste. Cinnamon Stick. It's strong, a little more creamer. I don't taste a whole lot of cinnamon, but it's okay. I give it an okay rating. If you like a strong coffee with a little bit of a bite, then you'll probably like this one. Let me try it with more cream. That's better. Okay, so for those of you that have been waiting for me to create a Facebook group, I have a Facebook page called Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. But now I've created a private group where we can all post and share our pictures, and we don't have to worry about a whole lot of trolls. So go ahead and look that up on Facebook under groups and send me a request to join, and I'll make you part of the group. So far we have 14 in the group. For those of you that I had the contact information for, I did try to send you a link, but just look up under groups Ellen's Abundant Life on Less, and that should get you there. And we'll see how that works. I haven't made a group before. I have a couple different pages. One of them is Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. Another one is No Dog or Cat Left Behind. That's a group that I used to post pets that need to be rehomed. I haven't done much with that page for quite a while. But if you want to join that page and post dogs and cats from whatever area you have, feel free to do that. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to drink my coffee, figure out what I want to do for the day, and I'll probably do a little chat coming up. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. Right. Let's take a look in the fridge this morning. I'm not planning on any freezer cooking. There we go. A reminder to me to eat well and spend less. Don't go shopping. All right. Okay, so I've got my pickles. This is a little bit of aquafaba that goes with this. I think I'm going to stick these in the little Instapot thing and cook them for a few more minutes. They're pretty crunchy yet. They were fine for the burgers I made. I might eat those today. I'm not sure yet. I've got lots to eat in here. But to put in a soup or something, they're still a little too crunchy. So I think I'm going to do that. I still have banana bread. And yes, I still didn't freeze it. I have the coleslaw I made. I want to make a dish. I think today I need to eat this up. So I think today I will eat this. And for breakfast, I cut open this cucumber, so that needs to be eaten now. So I'm going to have that. And in here, I have my cream cheese with ranch, so I'm going to have that. I have a slice of my homemade bread that I toasted. I got some more cream cheese from my daughter with chives and onions. She sent that with my grandson, so that's appreciated. I still have American cheese that I can make toasted cheese with. I haven't opened this yet. I have lots of shredded cheese. I always like to keep that on hand and add it to things. So I have that. I still have a little tiny bit of Walmart bread that I need to eat up. I have plenty of eggs. My daughter sent me a dozen eggs, and I have half a dozen here, so I have plenty of eggs. I sliced up my homemade bread. I found my bread slicer and it works great. It doesn't make the slices too thick. My yogurt, I want to strain that, make it more into a Greek, but it's really thick. But I want it thicker. I've got some mushrooms, tiny bit of lettuce, a little bit of soup left yet. I froze the rest of it. Sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. So I have enough dinners for at least 3 days. In here I have, this is romaine, this is romaine, I have celery. I have to do something with this before it goes bad. And I still have carrots. And then I have a cabbage here that I need to do something with as well. I think this morning I'll have a mandarin. This one is looking kind of sad. I'll check that one out. Maybe I'll eat 2. And I still have oranges and the tofu that I want to make something with soon. So that's what's in my fridge, and I still have my Meyer lemons. I want to do something with those too before they go bad. So that's what's in the fridge, and I'll see what I pick for dinner tonight. For that, I'll just meet you at the stove. So I'm still planning on eating down my fridge before I make a lot of frozen food. And I do have dinners that I froze with extra food, so I don't have to eat it many days in a row. All right, I will meet you at the stove. I have a slice of my homemade bread. I toasted it. It's not going to be as tasty with the cream cheese and the cucumber as the rye bread was, but I'm not going to the store, so I'm just going to keep baking bread, and we'll see. Okay, well, I have this much cucumber left, and I want to eat it up. And I do eat the cucumber with the skin on. I prefer it that way, and I make my pickles that way too. I leave the skin on. I feel like they stay a little firmer that way. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some slices of this, and that's going to be my breakfast this morning. And I really enjoy this breakfast. I do wish I had some marble rye, but sometimes when you're on a mission, you just have to stick to the plan. And you could put other things on top of this too. Now this cream cheese does have dill in it, so, oh, they love cucumber too. They love veggies. And I'm sure Chloe will be coming in here shortly too. But like I said, she's always late to the party. So I want to get this cucumber eaten before it goes bad. Yep, here she comes. You want a piece of cucumber, Chloe? No? No cucumber for Chloe? Okay, we'll share it then with the puppies. You sure you don't want a piece, Chloe? I'll give you one more try. No? Okay. Alright, well, I have some cucumber left. And I have a little cream cheese left too, so that's enough for another meal. And I like to be conservative with my food, and even little tiny bits I'll save. I can stick it in the freezer and combine it with other things and make it into a meal. So don't be so quick to throw away your little schnibbles of this and that. Think of it creatively and add it to another meal, because it's all nutritious. And if you cook that way, after a while you're going to be able to figure out what things go together. So I'm debating if I want to cut some bangs. My hair is really annoying. I mean, it's like always in my eyes. So I thought, if I cut a little bit of bangs. I don't know, I've got such weird hair. It's got this comma flip. So I don't know. I think it might be time for a little bit change of a hairdo. I like the length of it because I can put it up or leave it down. I'm not a short hair person. So, you know, I've maybe had short hair 2 or 3 times in my life and always regretted it. I like short hair on other people, but I don't like it on me. So anyway, this is my breakfast. You've all seen it before. I eat this quite often. And this bread got really crunchy in my air fryer. I didn't want to bother with the toaster oven. So I'm still looking to see what I'm going to do as far as the microwave. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm online. I'm looking at Home Depot and Lowe's and Best Buy. And I want to make a decision within this week. All right, I will be back later and we'll see what else is up. Well, hello. Cheers. I'm having turmeric tea with ginger, honey, and non-dairy creamer, but it's not flavored. So I found the non-dairy creamer is good for tea. My chocolate creamer is good for coffee. So it's raining and gloomy. I still have my little Christmas lights up in the living room. I'm not too concerned about getting that stuff put away yet because I'm still enjoying it. But I've been working on my kitchen. So I'm all over the place today. It's one of those days. I seriously think I have attention deficit. Because I'm here, I'm there. I'm doing my yogurt. I'm draining that to turn it more into a thicker Greek yogurt. Let's see, what else am I doing? I recooked the beans, the chickpeas, and now they're better. They were not quite done. So I stuck them in the Instant Pot for 5 minutes and now they're perfect. So I got that going. I took apart my microwave because in the back of my head I'm still thinking, geez, if this is like a $10 door switch fix, I could save a lot of money. So I got it taken apart. I took a couple pictures. I sent it to my son's friend who is sort of my handyman. And I know he's going to think I'm crazy, but that's okay. So I asked him, I'm not sure what parts to get. I got it kind of taken apart, like halfway taken apart. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos, but I saw when I looked at the model number and everything, the microwave is from 2014. So it's 9 years old. So I don't know. But I figured I would take it apart. What the heck, you know, if I can replace the parts, but I don't know what to order. Sometimes when the parts get that old, they just don't make them anymore. So the guy told me the last time I had it fixed, about a year and a half ago, maybe a couple years ago, he said if it would have been the computer panel, he couldn't have done anything with it. But it was not the computer panel. It was just the door wasn't registering that it was closed, and because of that, every time I opened it, the fan would start running. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I took it apart, and they had a special screw head in there that I didn't have an attachment that size, but I finally found one. So I got those out, and that enabled me to take the switches out, but I don't want to pull too hard on anything and break it even more. So we'll see. He hasn't responded to me. Maybe he won't because he thinks I'm a little cuckoo. It doesn't matter, folks. Just do your thing, and if other people think you're nuts, well, that's okay too. Unless you start thinking you're nuts, well, then you might have a problem there and seek some therapy. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm all over the place, driving myself crazy. So I think I'm just going to take a breath and drink my tea and see what I can come up with and not add any more projects to my day. I think I've got enough going. Well, at least I don't have to cook a lot tonight. That's sort of taken care of already. And so I know a couple of you have also had appliance problems. You've said in the comments, and I feel for you. I really do. So I just want things to be back to normal. Everything was working fine. I had my toaster oven, I had my air fryer, and my microwave worked just fine. So it's like when one thing goes, it's like the domino effect. Then that doesn't go, and I was thinking about getting a countertop microwave temporarily until I figured out what I needed to do, and then I thought, well, that's probably not a good idea either. And then of course I found a microwave at Home Depot, and they also had it at Lowe's, about the same price. And I thought it was reasonable. It was like $499. Well, it was another $100 to, install it and all that. Okay, that's doable. But they're out of stock. So, back to square one. Anyway, I think I'm getting delirious here. So, anyway, that's the little chat I wanted to have with you today. Do you guys ever get unfocused when you've got a lot of things going on in your life? You just kind of, it's hard to prioritize when everything is screaming at you. And do me first, and then I guess writing it down helps. But it's still a priority, whether it's on the paper or on wherever it is. So let me know what you guys do when you have too much stuff going on in your life, and how you handle it and how you deal with it. And like I said earlier, send me for the group Ellen's Abundant Life on Less. It's private, so go ahead and post your pictures on there, whatever it is you want to do. It's not public, but I do have to add you. So look up group. It's not my Facebook page, it's my Facebook group. So look under groups. The Facebook page is public. That, you can post on that too, but that's not private. But the group is. So go ahead and feel free to post your pictures. I would love to see a lot of you. You know what I look like, and I have conversations with you almost every day. And I would love it if you could post a picture of yourself, maybe with your pets, so that I can visualize who I'm talking to. That would be great. So, okay, I'm going to get back to my milling around, doing God knows what, and hopefully I'll get something accomplished. All right, I'll be back around dinner time. Well, I just had my son's friend over, my handy dandy repairman, and he's one of these guys that can fix anything. So it's late, it's almost 7:30, and I am glad I have things to heat up for dinner. So tonight I just have my sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. That's the least amount of work. I'm going to have that for dinner. And I'm also going to wrap up this video. So that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.